We do now have simultaneous and conflicting streams of talks aimed at bringing some sort of peace to Ukraine, and we're talking about conflict between the EU and the US. EU leaders met in Brussels on Thursday to work out, as they intend, a workable European response, and together with that, defense chiefs from these countries met in London to work out the nuts and bolts of such a response, and that meeting took place behind closed doors. At Brussels, EU member countries other than Hungary agreed, and they declared in a statement that the EU needs to step up efforts to address Ukraine's pressing military and defense needs so that Europe steps in militarily where the US cannot be counted on to do so anymore. And this meeting really has just widened the rift between Europe and the US. Putin, on the other hand, has been looking for demilitarization of Ukraine, and he's been seeking that with some varying signs of Trump support. Putin is emphatic that there cannot be ceasefire unless there's an end to what he calls Western military support to Ukraine, but it is now an increasingly more divided West. It's not the West anymore. The only result so far from all these talks is the agreement between Trump and Putin for Ukraine and Russia to stop attacking one another's energy structure and infrastructure, but that agreement we've seen has been broken from both sides on day one. But really now on the ground, Ukraine is very much on the back foot. It's losing heavily in Kursk and right along the east. Ukraine certainly believes that its future seems to rest more on what Europe is prepared to do for its defense rather than what the US might do, and certainly is not counting on Putin to just stop.